Hello, my name is Clemery Cajigas from National Public Library, and this year we're bringing you our Summer Reading Challenge performers virtually. Thank you for pressing play on Friday Family Time. Summer Reading Challenge is going on now. Be sure to sign up by visiting library.nashville.org/summer challenge. You can log your reading minutes throughout the summer and win prizes for hitting your reading goals.
Come check out this cool thing that I just found over here. I'm Rachel, a naturalist here at Warner Park Nature Center. We are part of Metro Nashville Parks here in Davidson County. So today I thought it would be really fun to explore this habitat and study animals where they live. This is something that scientists do every day. To get started, we need to understand a little bit about our surroundings. So I'm going to pan the camera around so that you can get a chance to notice and observe what this habitat looks like. So did you see the water? There's also a lot of sunlight, isn't there? Did you notice anything flying around the top of the water? Did you see anything growing out of the water, especially right along the edges? Let's go see what our friend Kim is looking at.
Hey guys, I'm Kim. I'm another naturalist here at Warner Park, and I love to lay on the rocks and just look at the life inside. There are so many animals living in the water in this pond, and that creates a lot of questions for me. How do you think they breathe? And where do they find their food? How do they move? How do they hide from predators? Do you think they have special structures that might help them survive in this water? I wonder if they have some behaviors that help them survive. When we talk about structures and behaviors in an animal that help them survive, we're talking about adaptations. So we're going to study this pond today, and as we do that, let's look for adaptations in these animals. So now Rachel and I are going to collect as many animals as we can, and then we're going to observe them, sketch and record our observations just like scientists do so we can learn more. He's so tiny! He's so little! Hi! Little guy! Woo. Hanging out in the mud. Ooh! This guy. He likes the water.
Oh, check this out that we just found in the pond as well. He's lifting his head up above the water. Now that is really interesting. So this is pretty cool. Right when I was looking for animals that live in the water, I found this little guy sitting right on top of the water. How many legs do you notice on him? Yeah, I see 8 too. I'm wondering if this is a spider. And I do know that spiders are predators, so I wonder if this little guy could be catching things that live underwater. So right here, very close to the pond, we find another possible predator of things in the pond who's resting just off the edge. I'm gonna zoom in and see if you can see this little guy. He is camouflaged very well. Let's just get in a little closer. Can you see him now? I'll get a little bit closer. There he is, right there. What colors do you notice about this little guy? Do you see any other body structures that might help him catch something in the pond? So now, Kim and I are actually going to make a sketch of one of the animals that we caught. And we're going to make sure to make as many observations and questions as we can, like a scientist would.
It's not about making a pretty picture. It's trying to be as accurate as you can be about the features you see.
So sometimes a drawing helps show what you see more clearly, but sometimes words work better. So I'm going to use both. So Kim, I notice when I'm looking at here that the top of the body kind of curves upward. Do you see that too?
I do. You can see that it's like a dark line that goes down the body, and then there's like see-through part.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Thing.
that might be the fin.
I see that. Oh, and there's a little one on the top right there. I can just see that. It's a little rounded. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to look at the top. Oh, that's cool. He's got little things moving on either side, right by that behind the eye. And I see some movement right behind the eye right there. I'm wondering what that movement is.
I see that too. It's not pushing him through the water, so it doesn't seem to be like helping him swim.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that doesn't seem to help him swim, does it?
When scientists study an animal, they sometimes focus on its structures and how these structures help the animal function. As I recorded my observations, I was thinking a little bit about those features and how they might help this animal survive. For example, those little things that we saw flapping on the side, I think those are called fins. And I think that they aid the animal in swimming. And if you live in the water, you need to know how to swim, right? So that is the structure that actually helps this organism function.
Now it's your turn to draw. For this part, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen or a dark pencil. And then you're going to see 3 different animals that we found in the water, and you can choose one of these 3 to study. Be sure to sketch using drawings and words. You can notice details like the number of legs, the color and shape, even the behavior that you notice in the short video. How does it move from place to place? What does it remind you of? And remember, it's not about pretty pictures, it's about noticing accurate details and writing those down. Be sure to pay attention to those body structures and think about how they might help this animal survive. Do any body parts help get it away from predators? Do any body parts help it maybe find food or possibly breathe? And along with all of your observations, be sure to include your questions. So these are the 3 animals we caught in the pond. And we're going to show you videos and images of them. So choose one to study and take about 7 to 15 minutes to sketch it using drawings and words. To observe the animal while you sketch, you can watch and rewind that part of the video to observe behaviors and movement. And pause the video while that animal is on the screen so you can draw its body parts.
You have your completed drawing? Excellent! Now it's time to try and answer some of your questions. The first thing you need to do is identify the animal you drew.
So use this key to identify your animal. You're going to start at the top left corner. Does your animal have a shell? If yes, follow that arrow and identify your animal. If no, continue down to the next question. Does your animal have legs? If no, follow the arrow and look closely at the pictures to find the name of your animal. If yes, refer to your drawing again. How many legs did you notice? 2, 4, 6? Follow the arrow to the right section and identify your creature. So along with making observations and asking questions, scientists also do research and discuss their findings with each other. So Kim and I identified this animal right here as a mosquito fish. And we discovered that, yes, the thing that we saw right behind the eyes are the gills, and that is how it breathes underwater. So this prompted us to ask more questions. Like, we wondered if all animals in the pond or that live underwater have gills in order to breathe, or maybe they breathe in a different way.
So now that you've identified your animal, get a parent to help you research more information about it on the internet. Maybe you'll find some answers to your questions. And next time you get with your teacher and classmates, have some observations and some ideas pulled together so that you can share those with your classmates.
For the animals living in this habitat, it's very important that we carefully release them back. So, got my big tub, and I'm going to very gently, I'm not going to stand up and pour it, I'm going to put it right at the water level and let them gently swim out so that they don't have a big fall. And then I'll check my container, make sure that everything got out. And now they all are safely back. Oh, here's our fish. We've got to put him back. So let's first begin exploring this habitat. We asked some questions. We wondered what the adaptations were that these animals used to survive here. Did you discover anything that surprised you?
So you're welcome to come to this pond at Warner Park Nature Center anytime and continue exploring and practicing science, making discoveries, making observations, asking questions, and doing research. In fact, now that we've learned a few adaptations about these animals that they have for surviving underwater, I'm a little curious. What do you think will happen this winter if the pond freezes? So come back soon and see if you can discover an answer to that.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Reading Challenge program. Please consider taking our NPL Universe survey. A link is available in the description below. Your feedback helps us create high-quality programs like this one.